Hello everyone, the Thomas Cynic 2 here, and today we'll be talking about continuity errors in Thomas and Friends. So, this isn't all the time, like, every now and again there'll be that little bit where, doesn't that reference an episode that comes, a season later? What? This doesn't happen all the time. These are just a couple I found. Tell me if there are some I missed in the comments, but anyway. The first one I noticed was in James and the Coaches, where James said, it was just said, that he crashed on his first day. How can that be his first day when James was in episodes before Thomas and the Breakdown Train, and then he crashes in Thomas and the Breakdown Train? And then in James and the Coaches, they just say that Thomas and the Breakdown Train was first day. What the heck? What? And you can't just say that Thomas and the Breakdown Train takes place before Thomas's train and Thomas and the Trucks, because it's not for Thomas. He messes up, then he does something right. What? Now, this is probably the most egregious one of them all, and one of the reasons why I made this video. And it is Down the Mine. So in Off the Rails, Jordan messes up. And then in the next episode, which is Down the Mine, Thomas messes up. And then it's just kind of forgotten about, and Thomas's Christmas party in season 2, season 3. But then we get to season 4, and we get the episode Paint Pots and Tweens saying, Down the Mine just happened yesterday. How can you say, what? An episode from season 1 takes place a day, or heck, even the same day as a season 4 episode. Season 1 aired 10 years ago, and you're saying an episode from 10 years ago is something that just happened earlier that day? What? This is probably the worst of them all, Down the Mine and Paint Pots and Tweens. But anyway, heading to another kind of weird one. This episode opens 2 plot holes. And that episode is Percy Takes the Plunge. So, when Percy talks to Bill and Ben, he says, they're not really Bill and Ben, but you get what I mean. When Percy says it to Bill and Ben, or the engines, or whatever, he says, I flew a flood with a train, and I did it. He's referencing the events of Percy's Promise. When Percy's Promise takes place in season 3, and Percy Takes the Plunge is in season 2, and they reference a season 3 episode in a season 2 episode? What? And this episode opens another thing because Diesel passes by when Diesel first appears in the next episode. And you could just say that Diesel is passing by and he's on his way to the sheds, but it can't be because Percy's at the sheds. And after that crash, why is he at the sheds? How did they fix him that quickly? What? And then, here's the next one I found. So, in Thomas Comes to Breakfast, Thomas crashes. Then Daisy arrives in Daisy. And then Percy's predicament comes. Okay. This is all in season 2. But then in season 4, we get Bullseyes, which takes place, before Percy's predicament, but after Daisy. This is like Daisy's arc, but it can't be, because it already concluded in Percy's predicament in season 2, so why is it here? Now, I know the answer to this. Some railway series stories just couldn't be adapted for TV in time, or they just didn't notice or didn't care. And I mean, these are very sort of nitpicky ones. I mean, for the most part, Thomas and Friends is straight moving. These things don't happen all the time. Heck, these are the only ones I found. If there were any I missed, tell me in the comments below. I'm the Thomas Cynic 2, and goodbye, everyone.